Hello everyone, today I will demonstrate a tool designed to record your browser actions and automatically generate Python code for web automation. For this example, we'll use the spreadsheet from the RPA Challenge, a well-known benchmark in the field. I'll close the file just to show you its original structure. The goal of the RPA Challenge is to populate these input fields. The main difficulty is that with every submission, the element positions and internal attributes, such as ID and name, change dynamically. The bot must handle these variations seamlessly. This recorder is part of the KlangoRPA ecosystem, specifically using KlangoRPA Studio. To start a web automation, we begin creating the project directly within the studio. Note that we also offer AI-assisted automations. However, everything demonstrated in this video runs natively without requiring AI. To begin, we enter the target URL and name our bot Challenger01.
E aqui você começa a registrar, a gravar. Ele abre.
Now we can start recording. The studio launches a browser window with an integrated toolbar containing all the actions needed for mapping. As you hover over elements on the page, the tool highlights them automatically for selection. To keep this video concise, we will map only first name, last name, and email, select the type action, and enter placeholder text.
Como eu quero que escreva algo, então é type. Vou colocar aqui first. N, é só texto que tem que colocar. E aí, seguinte,
Next, hover over the target field, hold the Alt key, and click.
Alt, isso é importante, senão ele não vai mapear. Segurar a tecla Alt e clicar com o mouse normalmente.
The tool registers the element and all its attributes.
Ele vai registrar o elemento e todos os atributos. Vou fazer isso para os outros dois elementos.
We repeat this step for the last name field.
Deixa o mouse em cima do elemento que eu quero interagir. Segura o Alt, clique. Vou para o e-mail. Mesma coisa.
Now we do the same for the email field. Hover over the element, hold Alt, and click. Finally, select the click action, hover over the submit button, hold Alt, and click.
Seguro o Alt, dou o clique. E só fazer review rapidamente. Quais ações eu já tenho aqui preparadas?
The tool supports multiple actions. Click, double-click, right-click, hover, wait for element, extract text or table type, and drop-down selection.
Então eu posso esperar elemento até ele aparecer. Eu posso extrair texto, eu posso extrair uma tabela. Digitar, a gente já mostrou que é o type. E também posso selecionar os elementos de drop-down, de combo box.
With the final submit action mapped, we can close the recorder toolbar. Upon closing, the studio displays the sequence of mapped actions. If a duplicate navigate action appears at the top, simply select and remove the extra step to clean up the flow. Here you can see the captured selectors such as the element ID or name. If dynamic selectors make element identification unclear, you can use the preview feature. It displays an exact snapshot of the element captured during recording. Here, we update the label to first name. This label helps organize the workflow and generates detailed execution logs. In the Attributes tab, you can customize selectors. Since ID and name attributes change with every submission in this challenge, we can modify the selector to rely on stable attributes, such as ng-reflect-name. We apply the same adjustment to the remaining fields.
Vou fazer isso a mesma coisa nos outros dois. Vou conferir se realmente... Ó, esse aqui é o last name mesmo. Já vou marcar aqui, vou escrever last name.
We verify in preview that this is indeed last name and update its label. Next, we verify the email field. Confirmed via the preview image, we update the field identifier accordingly.
Na foto ele mostra que, olha, realmente é o e-mail que está mapeado.
The submit click action requires no changes. We can now run a quick test by clicking Run.
Aqui no Run, ele já mostra aqui rapidinho. É tão rápido, mas tão rápido que nem deu.
The execution completes rapidly. Now we need to link our data source. To process multiple spreadsheet rows, we will implement a loop structure. The loop should start right after the initial navigation and end after clicking Submit. The Studio supports data sources from Excel, CSV, SQL databases, and email inputs. In this scenario, we select Excel. We provide the file path on the system. Once loaded, the system automatically detects the first row as the header. You can also specify the sheet name, which is recommended to ensure precise data reading. We assign a name to this dataset, such as ds_Excel, and save the settings. Configured, we can now use the Insert Loop option. The Studio also allows inserting conditional statements. The opening of the loop is placed right before the first input step. We insert the end loop action after the submit click step. Now we bind the dataset columns to our fields. Open the first name step editor, go to Dataset, select ds_Excel, and pick the first name column. The dataset variable format is automatically copied to the clipboard. The first binding is complete. We repeat the same data binding process for the last name field and next for the email field. We paste the variable string and save the updated selectors and workflow configuration. The data flow is ready. We click Run to test and confirm that the data iteration runs smoothly and accurately. Once verified, we click Generate and Publish. The tool automatically generates clean Python code containing the mapped logic and deploys it to the orchestration platform, listing Challenger 01 in your bot management panel. By clicking Edit Script, you can view and edit the generated Python code directly. This tool is designed to accelerate Python bot development. The free tier allows up to 3,000 monthly executions at no cost upon account registration. The platform includes a complete dashboard for management, execution monitoring, and runner allocation across multiple machines. It also features asset management, scheduled triggers, time, file watchers, hotkeys, or emails, and work queues. You can design multi-step workflows where bot execution paths adapt based on success, failure, or output values. Full execution history is logged. And runners can be organized into departmental groups for automated load balancing across virtual machines. Python library security controls are also built in to mitigate supply chain risks. Comprehensive audit logs and direct documentation links are provided. Since Studio is under active development, you can use the Report a Problem feature to submit feedback or bug reports directly to our GitHub repository. Thank you for watching. Beyond Studio, Klango RPA offers end-to-end orchestration, runner management, and analytics. It is a freemium platform. Sign up on our website to get started, or simply use Studio to generate standalone Python scripts for your projects. Thank you, take care, and see you next time.